Hi everybody, you're listening to IECA's 40 Days of Love Devotionals. This is day 2, and our scripture today is found in Matthew 6, verses 24 to 33. Always place the highest value on relationships, not on money, not on time, not on things, not on your work, but always on relationships, first with God and then with others. Yes, you know all these things, but the problem we have in valuing relationships is not in the knowing, but in the doing. Think with me and see how easy it is for the unimportant to invade the truly important in our relationships. You wake up early to have quiet time, but you end up turning on the TV. Your best friend is crying hard to you, but you're distracted by her perfume. Your spouse is talking to you, but you're irritated because "Be careful with my heart" started 2 minutes ago. Your child is finally confiding to you, but your itinerary is telling you to rush the conversation. We neglect relationships for priorities. When will we ever learn to value relationships more? Guess what? You'll never change your relational priority by continually doing an internal examination of all your priorities. The good news is this: Jesus teaches us how, and it takes only 2 sentences to say what takes a lifetime to put into practice. Love your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. He made it clear that love for God should come first, and love for others as close second. Live out the priority of loving God by focusing on the word all, as in with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength, and the priority of loving others as yourself. You can change your priorities by making the right choices in your relationships based on these 2 commandments. What is truly valuable and important? Jumpstart with me with these 5 questions. 1. What are your thoughts first thing in the morning? 2. What are your listed priorities in your schedule? 3. In your checkbook, what gets paid no matter what? 4. What do you talk about most? 5. What is in your mind before you sleep? Jesus also taught us not to pursue things that are lesser in value, like money and tasks, 2 of the most intrusive things in our relationships. Take note, we are not talking whether or not making money or finishing tasks are good or bad. Again, we are on priorities. Relationships are more important than money. Jesus said on Matthew 6, verse 24, "No one can serve 2 masters. Either you will hate the one or love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." Relationships are also more important than tasks. Despite the busy schedule of Jesus, he always valued relationships with people that he met along the way. In Mark 5, verses 21 to 46, on the way to Jairus' home, he stopped and gave a woman time to voice out her faith. In Mark 6, verse 37, the disciples wouldn't, but he allowed the little children to come to him. In Mark 10, verse 14, rather than sending the crowd away, he told his disciples, "Give them something to eat." In John 4, Jesus spent time talking to a woman in the well in Samaria. Whenever there are tasks to be done, people prioritize it more than they prioritized relationships. Remember this. Lesson 2. Place the highest value on relationships. In ending, I leave you with this truth. God does not demand of us to accomplish great things. He does demand of us to strive for excellence in our relationships. This concludes day 2. Check out day 3 tomorrow. Until then, God bless.